This is for all my girlies, all my ladies who want more, who desire more, and are too scared to ask for it. Or we've been told that it's too much, or it's not possible, it's too late. All those words to keep us from striving for more or asking for what we want. And one example I have of that, several examples, but the first one that comes to mind is my dating world. Ever since I was in like high school, college age, I remember guys saying, "Oh, she's so high maintenance. Oh, she's so high maintenance." And this wasn't just peers. This was also, hearing adults talk about it. At the time when I was in high school, college, there were adults, not only like my parents had divorced when I was younger, but other people's parents had divorced. And so, even hearing like people dating, so my age and adults, you would hear these stories like, "Oh, she's so high maintenance." And it taught me that to get a guy, I can't be high maintenance. But what does that translate to? It translates to, I can't ask for what I want. I have to, or if I ask for something and they say no, or if it's like we're out to dinner and I want them to pay, but they say, let's split the bill, I don't want to be high maintenance. So I'm going to split the bill so that I can appear low maintenance, so that I can be liked, so that I can be loved. And it was this pattern that I learned very early on to essentially not ask for what I want and to accept less. Or if I asked for what I want and I don't get it, I can't keep asking because then I'll be high maintenance and I won't be liked, I won't be loved. And I wish I would have learned this lesson way earlier in life, because the more I have taken that back and not accepted taking less, my life has significantly improved. I feel like my dating life would have been significantly different. I feel like my job life would have been significantly different had I not, accepted less in order to be low maintenance, in order to not be high maintenance, in order to be loved, in order to be liked. And learning this lesson, especially later in life, it's like, oh, if you actually ask for what you want and don't get it, and then, not continue the conversation or the relationship or the agreement or whatever it is, that's okay. Because now you're protecting your desires, you're protecting your peace, you're not accepting less and becoming resentful, becoming sad, becoming depressed, because there's still this desire in your heart that you want. You want the love, you want to be liked, you want, the job or the boyfriend or the whatever it is, you want these things, but now you have to make all these compromises and make all these just accepting less, and it's like your heart is still desiring the thing, and now you're not getting the thing, and so it breaks your heart. It literally breaks your heart. It's painful, and that's why I talked about depression, resentment, all those things come up over and over and over again, because that thing that you really wanted, to be loved, to be cared for, to have your dinner paid for by a man who adores you, to have compensation for a job well done, to have coffee made for you in the morning. Your heart still wants those things, and now you're not getting them because you want to be low maintenance. The person doesn't want to meet that desire for you. They can't meet that desire for you. They don't want to, whatever the case is. And so you're still not getting the desire, and now you're stuck in the situation where that desire is not being met. And I think that is so painful. And I think that's why there's so much heartbreak, because your heart still wants it. And as much as I've changed my places I've lived, jobs I've done, people I've dated, all of that is because I've learned a lesson every time. And every time I've learned I can't accept this thing or this person or this whatever it is, because my heart desires more. My heart wants more. And if I accept it, I will be dishonoring my heart's desires. And I don't want to be in pain anymore. I don't want to be sad and resentful. I want to live truly how I want to live and where I want to live, with the people I want to live with, helping the people I want to help, and all of that, which it's like so gorgeous right now. Being here, being at the river. Oh. And I think for so many people, myself included, there's been these large moments in my life where I've accepted less, essentially to be liked. And I no longer want to live like that. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve my heart. It doesn't serve the people around me either. In fact, I think when I'm living my truest and best life, people around me are going to be living their truest and best life as well. Because I'm not settling. They're not settling. And it's just I keep talking about this, but it's like a snowball effect. It's like you take care of yourself, and suddenly you have more ability to take care of those around you. And if we're all living truly how we want to live, and with our heart's desires being met, like how beautiful is that? How much more love can you give when your heart is truly happy receiving everything it wants to receive? So yeah, I no longer feel that being high maintenance is a bad thing. I think it's just a way. I think high maintenance was just a word invented to keep us small and to essentially stop us from asking for what we want and settling for less. And I definitely feel like I'm entering my high maintenance era. And it's okay. And it's okay. Because there's so much love out there. And there's so many people out there that I think can meet our heart's desires. So that's what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for me. And that's my story for today. Have a good one.